The people who work overtime are among the hardest working citizens in our country. And for too long, no one in Washington has been looking out for them. Those are the people. They really work. They're police officers, nurses, factory workers, construction workers, truck drivers, and machine operators.
Django. Hey, you people, I need y'all to help me find out what kind of dog this is, all right? Because we know he's a mixed breed. We think he like one, but I'm thinking he got some hound in him just because of that jawline. And he's beginning to have that little drooling thing that them fat ass dogs be having, but we don't know, okay? So I need y'all to help me maybe come out with what his breed might be, mixture. Look at this damn paw. The powerful one, yo. I call him Django. Yes, sir. Django. 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 All right. We got to tuck some sense to these crazy people, Django. Okay? We got to let them. Got to spit some knowledge on these people, Django. What's going on, folks? What is going on, folks? We're at the casa. We're at the crib. We're gonna talk about some things, man. Nothing crazy, just something basic. Okay, nothing crazy, something basic. I don't know if I want to do your selfie style, so I can kind of see myself, or what. We're gonna see what's up. Django knows he is. Hi. So the other one is Prince, but I think Django is gonna be the biggest one. Yeah, you two. I'm sitting here, and I think I'm gonna put the video up. The video will already be up, but if it's not up, it's gonna be up probably after this segment. But we're at the crib, we're at the casa, we're at the farmhouse. I'ma just show you a little bit. Ain't nothing too much, nothing crazy, but let me show you a little something that the Caucasian queen be out here working on. While we out here slaving in the oil field, this is what she be doing. You know what I'm saying? Doing, yeah, this kind of jazz. We got, matter of fact, I used some of our own peppers yesterday when I cooked. Squash. You know, all that good nonsense. You know what I'm saying, boom? We should be clipping those pretty soon, guys. We'll be clipping those pretty soon. This and that. Oh yeah, we got a whole greenhouse out here. I bought that for her last year, I think, for like Mother's Day. And of course, in here, we got little tomatoes. Y'all can see. So this is what this woman be doing out here, folks, while I'm out here slaving in the oil field. She be doing some garden things. She doing her thing, but we just got a little bit miscommunication here, because she sell this, so sometimes she get them. So if you ever need any kind of plant, let me know. She raise them from the little baby thing, so you can just put it on the ground and you're good. But she be trying to sell them. I'm trying to convince her ass to start making videos whenever she's watering these things, talking about these things, or different stages of these plants, right? Because I figure we could double down on the views, even if not on the sale of the plants, all right? Now some of y'all that know me, you know we're living a fairly big property. The house here ain't big, but the property is 83 acres. So everything on that fence, all the way to the freaking forest line, Timbuktu, where that shed, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, we ain't about to do it. So boom. Some of this, all this jazz. So what I want to do, being the fat ass that I am, I just want her to convert this into actual food instead of flowers, right? So I think next year she's gonna start doing foods. Don't ask me what that means. She's gonna start doing foods. Tomatoes, oranges, mangoes, blah blah blah. Okay. Anyway, so that's the tour on there. I just wanted y'all to see that what the Caucasian queen be doing. Why would be out here living in this damn oil field, folks? She like it. I just need to get her to convert that to money, and we'll be in good hands, folks. Now we country folk out here. Now we country folk out here, y'all. Yeah, we in the boondocks. We not in the city. We country folk out here. The cows over there, or over there. The cows somewhere in the back. All right, got a little. Y'all get the point. We're country folk out here. So whenever it comes to certain things, you know where we stand. You ain't gotta know me to know where I stand. So I got this little magazine for my son that he get every week. Tell me why the dark skin don't die to go home. I'm telling you. First thing that showed up on the mail. Oh my God. The first thing that pulled up on the mail, you too. Oh my God. God dang, but the first thing that pulled up. That's by the Weekly Junior. It's like, your boy used to be in Boy Scout of America. Back in there we had trade life and all that. Boys' life, so forth and so on. But man, isn't that crazy? Now the first thing that you get on the mail when you get back to the crib is there, in case you thought you were dreaming, in case you thought this was a dream, maybe a facade, a mirage, an illusion. They just wanted to remind you that the realest one in the game won the election. Oh, man. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and put this clip in. And we have a little something to talk about. We got a little something to talk about, folks.
Today, I'm also announcing that as part of our additional tax cuts, we will end all taxes on overtime. You know what that means? Think of that. Think of that. Think of that. That gives people more of an incentive to work. It gives the companies it's a lot easier to get the people. And, I went to some economists, great ones, and I said, what do you think? They said, it would be unbelievable. You'll get a whole new workforce by doing that. No taxes on overtime. The people who work overtime are among the hardest working citizens in our country. And for too long, no one in Washington has been looking out for them. Those are the people. They really work. They're police officers, nurses, factory workers, construction workers, truck drivers, and machine operators. It's time for the working man and woman to finally catch a break, and that's what we're doing because this is a good one. And I think it's going to be great for the country. So that's why we will be saying that if you're an overtime worker when you're past 40 hours a week, think of that. your overtime hours will be tax-free. Okay? Good? You're going to have it, too. And unlike Biden, where he tells you that you don't have to pay your school tuition and he gets rejected, then he goes again and again. Now it's totally gone. Or as they say in politics, it's debunked. It's gone. That was terrible. You know, he kept saying to these students, no more loans, no more loans, which was very unfair to the millions of people that actually paid off their loans over the years. Some of them took 20 years to pay them off. But that's a dead deal. That's totally dead. You know, they tried to revive it 2 weeks ago. That didn't work out too well. That's a totally dead deal. But these will be 3 things that will get done. So if you think about no tax on tips, think of that. Think about this and the Social Security for our seniors, because the seniors have been destroyed by inflation. It's unfair. And this is like a whole new life for them, because you're talking about a lot of money. So no tax on Social Securities for our great seniors. And this last one is no tax. You work your ass off. No tax on overtime. And that's so good for the employers. One of our economists said, I think that's actually going to bring money into our economy. You know, when I cut taxes, we had the largest tax cut in history. And when I cut taxes with a much lower rate the following year, we took in more money than we ever took in with a much higher rate. People, the jobs, people work by a lot.
Now, y'all seen the clip, right? When I first started hearing about this, as part of the foundation, the trademark on his campaign, I told myself that ought to be good enough for every blue-collar working man to vote for this man. What else do you need? Because right now, those that work, I'm not talking about you now who don't work, or those who just go by the loads, nobody, I understand, and I'm about to get to that. Because this is a major game changer, you two. If you are a truck driver right now, the time to make a move is now. The hour of change is coming. I want you and me to walk toward the promised land so we can stand on the mountains. What is it? Arafat, the mountain on Arafat. And look into the promised land, because it is possible that we are about to taste the sweet nectar of milk and honey. If you're a blue-collar man, day in, day out, breaking your back. If you're a dark skin, you ain't got to worry about no sunburn, so you're still out there. Putting it in. Why Uncle Sam is getting it in with no Vaseline. This is a game changer. Like the man said, no one in Washington ever gave a damn about you busting your ass. You heard what the man said? Come on, YouTube. I ain't making this up. Do I need to repost the video? I'll repost the video if I got to repost the video. But we heard what the man said. No one ever in Washington gave a damn about you busting your ass. Onto the realest man in the game. He came along. Man, can you imagine? It's beginning to make so much sense. Why they try to get rid of this man with every tactics, every accusation, with every method possible. This man is about to take billions, if not hundreds of billions of dollars a year off Uncle Sam's pocket. Yeah, you know, the money they are more than willing to send overseas every time there's one gunfire shot overseas, $200 billion sent automatically while we out here starving, people getting shot in the ghetto all damn day. I don't see no billions of dollars being allocated to that neighborhood. I don't see billions of dollars being allocated to the vets that do that BS overseas when they need it. Here, domestically, I don't see that. I don't see billions of dollars being allocated to the elders who don't made them that money for 60, 70 years of their life. They got to thug it out. I don't see that happen. But as soon as somebody shoot a bow and arrow in a third world country somewhere that got some damn oil, America just willing to write that check. America willing to write that check. But they're not willing to write that check when it comes to you and me. As a matter of fact, they're taking money off our check. Y'all never wonder where all this generous money be coming from every time they send hundreds of billions of dollars overseas? Well, let's start with that overtime rapery that be going on. Oh, yeah. The tenacity, the audacity of these people. You're already getting it in with no Vaseline at 30%, my regular pay. And overtime, you're taking damn near 50%. Just think about that. Let's say the average working man put in at least 10 hours of overtime. So you're looking at 50 hours. Uncle Sam come in, get in with no Vaseline, no wine and dine, just snatch your money. Highway robbery. That's worse than the type of robberies happening in the hood, because when you get robbed in the hood, it's a one-time thing. This is a reoccurring robbery, day in, day out, hour after hour, week after week, paycheck after paycheck. You never thought about that, but Hamilton is here to talk to you some damn sense. Some of those money that they are more than willy-nilly, ready, set, and go, on the fast speed dial to be sent overseas, come from your overtime paycheck. Oh, yeah. Where they take an additional 20%. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Here come a real, I know you didn't vote for him. You ain't got to lie. I know you didn't vote. It's okay. I know you, look, listen. I know your type. Y'all try the best you can get. Don't vote for nobody. But once it comes to ripping the benefit you in, it's okay. All I really got to tell you is this. You know what I'm saying? But you can rip for the benefit. It's okay. Democrats are welcome. You guys are welcome to the benefits, because the way I'm looking at it, apparently Republicans are not as violent as y'all made them sound. Oh, yeah, the last 2 days, I heard nothing but Kamala supporters did this, broke this window. Kamala supporters are vandalizing this. Kamala supporters threatening George's life. Kamala supporters are pretty much begging, paying, stating on videos, you idiots, threatening the life of the current or future president of these United States. You idiots are threatening the next president of the United States on video, telling how somebody should go shoot the man. You guys already tried. This man have got more shot than Tupac and 50 Cent in real life. They done shot this man more than Tupac and 50 Cent in real life. Can you believe it? 3 shot couldn't drop him. He took him a smile. Now he's the that you love to hate. This man is so real. He go to a damn press conference, to a rally, playing the most gangster song in the last 20, 30 years. 50 Cent, Many Men. Oh, Many Men. You should have been there for... Man, this man said he just trying to... try to take my life away. Listen, all jokes aside, guys. This is my advice for this. If this happened, if Donald J. Trump is able to cut tax off overtime, listen, let me bring you up close so y'all can listen closer. This ain't a game. This is not a drill, folks. It's getting real. This is not a game. This is not a drill. The train to the money is about to start. The train to the money is about to start, and don't miss it. Don't miss it. If Donald J. Trump successfully make this happen, guys, now is the time. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying it. Even if you're a Democrat, okay, but you're part of the YouTube family, so I'm gonna look out for you. It's okay. Everybody make mistakes. You're going to be better next election. You're going to do better next election. Make better decision next election, okay? Even if you're a Democrat, listen what I'm about to tell. Listen. You still ain't shit. But listen what I'm about to tell you. If you're working OTR job where you're getting paid cents per the mile, if you have the experience, you got to leave that right now. You got to leave that right now. Cents per mile is not about to be, you got to leave that job right now. You got to start finding jobs, trucking jobs that pay by the hour. I'm trying to tell you, listen to cents per mile does not, you can drive 100 miles making cents per mile. That is not going to make any difference. This new thing, if it happens, is not going to benefit you at all, folks. This is going to benefit people that work by the hour. I'm telling you. Time for action. If you got 2-3 years, find your local job that's willing to give you $21 an hour, but going to put about 60-70 hours on the clock a week. I'm telling you, this thing is about to be damn near 1099, but for W-2 employees, man. Listen. When you put in 20, 30 hours, if you're making 20, let's say you're making $20 an hour. Okay. After overtime, your $20 turn into $30 an hour. Or let's say you're making 20, say you're making 30 an hour. After 40, you're making $45 an hour for the next 30 hours if you're putting in 60, 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week. Now, if you're out here in the oil field, why do you think in the oil field, when the oil field is good, which that's a whole different topic, because all I got to say, drill, baby, drill. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then this ain't for you. Then you must be a Democrat, okay? But if you're looking to make some money, to capitalize on this opportunity, if you're looking to get into the train to the money, that's about to leave the station. If you work for cents per mile, you got to let that go. Now, as for the percentage, I got to look and see if there's any loophole in that. If you get paid by the percentage, I got to see if there's a loophole in that, okay? Because that's what I do. I sit here, I think about things, I try to find a loophole into certain things. If you agree to pay me percentage, meaning when I deliver the load is what I get. Now, my question is, what's going to happen between that time frame of while I'm waiting, especially in the oil field, while I'm waiting to get unloaded or while I'm waiting to get loaded? Technically, I'm at work. I'm not at that location for leisure. So I'm looking into those type of things because right now I'm dealing with it because of what the current situation is. Now, there's not a whole lot of options. But once we go live, I said we, Republican. Once us Republicans go live, once we clap a few chicks in the White House, once Melania all Melania got to say is daddy. Once Melania said daddy, we're in there like swimwear. We ain't going nowhere, right? That's when the action's gonna start taking place, folks. If you drive cents per mile and you got a year or 2 years experience, I'm telling you, you might want to leave that cents per mile because you can work 90 hours a week. It does not matter. If you can help it, position yourself into a company that pay by the hour. Pay a company that pay by the hour, folks. I'm telling you, you're going to look at this video a year from now. You say, damn, Hamilton was right. I know my boy out here making 18. Now he's getting $2,000, $2,500 checks every week as a W-2 employee. Position yourself into a company that pays by the hour as a truck driver. Or leave trucking altogether, man. Go do something. Go haul I don't know, go haul a cement truck, man. Whatever you got to do, folks. The point is we got to get into trucking companies that are paying by the hour or by the percentage but paid by detention. Because you got to understand, folks, it's about to be a game changer in this business if you're putting in 60, 70, 80 hours and you're telling me the last 20, 30 hours get no taxes. And you're making quadrillion, you're getting $30 an hour. The last 20, 30, you're making $45 an hour. Folks, y'all playing some game. I'm getting out the other phone right now, man. Let me do some math for y'all since I feel like y'all ain't really out here putting everything together out here. If you're making $30 an hour at a trucking job or any kind of job, okay, you put in 60, 70 hours a week on, let's say 60, okay? So to the last 20 is 45 times 20, folks. That's an extra $900. If you're making $30 an hour and you were 20-hour overtime, that's $900 they don't touch, folks. This ain't a game. This ain't a drill. $900 for that 20 hours. That's rent money. And Uncle Sam usually will come and snatch that 50% of that right now, like he's doing. But when Mr. grab them by it's in office, this is what we're going for. You keep all that $900. This ain't a game. I know our West Coast fuel, West Coast, I think coastal fuel, they usually start you at like 25. So let's say you do 25. Let's say you're doing about 60, 70 hours. That's hauling fuel. So that's $30 overtime. So let's say 35. Hold on now. They start you at $25 an hour. I know that. I think it's like coastal fuel. You see their ass around, folks. You see their ass around. All right. So if you do overtime, so that's going to be about $32.50, right? So $32.50 an hour after 40 hours. So let's say you're only doing 30 hours. Let's say you're actually doing 70 hours a week with them, okay? 70 hours a week with them. So now you're looking at extra 30 hours, right? That's 30 hours overtime. Making $25.50. $30 hours overtime, folks. You are looking at $975 freaking dollars. That is not going to be touched by Uncle Sam. The game is about to change, folks. You're going to go drive? Okay. My bad. You know, she was telling me she about to go drive for our landlord. See, that's a whole different aspect we're not going to talk about. Things go crazy. But what you got to understand, when you got your alpha shit, when your woman is about to go just in the backyard, knowing damn well it's 83 acres, she got to let you know. She don't just go to the damn backyard and do whatever when daddy is home. When daddy is home, she let daddy know what she about to do. You understand me? Anyways, let's get back to this money. So that's $975 if you're making $25 an hour and you put in 70 hours a week. People, the potential for us to utilize on this is so crazy. This is also for people that do touch freight. The touch freight drivers already making a damn killing more than you and me. They're about to make a double, quadruple killing, man. Because touch freight drivers are out here getting 25, 3,000. Yes, it's physical. That's why most of y'all don't like to do it. But touch freight drivers get paid by the hour. Sometimes they get paid by the drop. They get paid by the route, but it don't matter, man. They're 2,500, 3,000 about to turn into 4 or 5 grand, man. I'm telling you, we got to utilize on this. We got to capitalize on this right now. Ain't no president ever even talk about this in the last 20, 30 years that I can remember, damn it. Okay. All right, 30 years is a little too much. 15 years, whatever. Until I was old enough to give a damn about politics, ain't nobody ever talk about this. It's a game changer. I want you to think, oh, the cents per mile is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cute. Or if you got the experience, position yourself where you're getting paid by the mile so you can take advantage of this when it happens. Bruh, you are looking at no tax on $975 freaking dollars of overtime money. That's more money than 40, 50% of the people make every week anyways, because most of them want to settle for $7.99, $12 an hour jobs. Just the money you get to keep off your overtime, making $25 an hour, which as a CDL driver, if you go solo, you should be making that. I mean, if you go local or go whatever, touch freight, you should be making $25 an hour minimum. You're getting 30 hours overtime. So meaning you just put in your clock, 70 hours a week. $975 of untouched money. Bro, y'all gotta be. Lord have mercy, boy. Hey, y'all stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I'm going to figure out how to make this in my favor. Right now, I get paid by the percentage. The hour of change is coming. The route to the money is laid out. It's about to hit. The route is about to hit Google Map. The train to the money. Choo, choo. Just pull up at the train station. The question is, are you going to board or are you going to stay? Play safe. That's up to you, baby. Hamilton is out.